really did do a great job. Valtteri Bottas had a great climb back up from the bottom of the grid with Fernando Alonso as well. Thank you for joining us, for some of you in the region. Here's Lewis Hamilton, and we congratulate him on his 100th win. So with that, we'll be saying goodbye to, as I just mentioned, some of our regions. We do thank you for your company over the many, many years that you've been with us. Lewis Hamilton celebrates another milestone. He just continues to etch his name in the history books. So as we say goodbye to some of our viewers, we'll miss you. Enjoy Lewis Hamilton celebrating 100 wins.
How does it feel to win in Formula One?
I don't know if I answered the question. I can't remember what the question was again.
The tussle for the 2021 crown is on.
Let's go!
Ain't afraid to bet, I won't lose on it. Champion status, the baddest. Wow. With me. The big names. What an entertainer! What a star! The power games.
He's too big, he's too fast.
Catch all the action of the NRL Telstra Premiership. Live, weekly, on Fox Sports and Fox Sports 2.
To compete in Xterra is to experience some of the most spectacular locations our planet has to offer. Even as they run, ride and swim, Xterra athletes must contend and commune with nature. With a racing calendar featuring hundreds of events across 5 continents, there is no shortage of stunning destinations to explore.
Xterra athletes are outdoor adventurers. What they find when they go to different places around the world is they may be in a strange venue or a place where nobody speaks their language, but they do find out very quickly that people there all share the same passion and the love of the sport and the love of nature. And you know, Xterra people are explorers in the first degree, I would say.
Each country's landscape is so individually different. Like Asia is so rugged and raw, the trails are so not necessarily clear cut, and you can be, you know, riding through someone's backyard almost, and they're sitting on the patio having their afternoon tea or something. And then you go to Europe and you have maybe more clean cut trails, but you climb for an hour and you get to the top of the mountain and you can see where you're going to descend to on the course.
It takes you to places that you actually really wouldn't go on your travels normally. So, you know, it feels so much more real. You know, you're getting a real side of these countries that you're going to.
As far as race locales go, it doesn't get much more exotic than the French Polynesian island of Tahiti, situated in the South Pacific. Every May, the Xterra World Tour makes a stop in this paradise, a dream destination for honeymooners, and of course, for off-road triathletes.
I'm pretty sure that Tahiti is on just about every nature lover's bucket list. Now imagine being able to experience the natural beauty of Tahiti while swimming, mountain biking and trail running during an Xterra. I think that's very, very special in itself. You are experiencing a sensory overload from the beautiful oceans to the jungles to the cultural experiences. It's everything you could ask for an outdoor sports adventure.
Tahiti was an amazing destination. I mean, first off, it was just a bucket list place for my wife and I to go. It was just pretty magical just to be there outside of the race. And then the race itself was just an amazing kind of tropical adventure. And we didn't know for sure what to expect. It was dry at first, and then it rained a bunch. So it ended up being a muddy race, but you know, the locals are like, oh, it doesn't rain here, and you know, you just kind of get what you get, and you're up for adventure, so it was a good time.
While Tahiti is renowned for its picturesque beaches, there are also gorgeous landscapes inland.
Riding through the farmers' crops, like the pineapple plantations, the banana plantations, pretty amazing. But even just the whole experience I had when I went there is, you know, you don't have a car, you can stay up on the mountain, so you're overlooking the bay, and you can just walk down to the beach and go swimming with sharks. They don't bite, but it's a pretty picturesque location.
10,000 miles away from the tropical paradise of Tahiti are several enchanting Xterra destinations in Europe. In the Vosges Mountains of eastern France, riders can experience the incredible wooden bike park one day and then watch a stage of the Tour de France the next.
Xterra France is really special because, first of all, it's one of the biggest in Europe. It has a lot of participants and a lot of people cheering, and also because they built a massive bike park with a lot of ramps, bumps, pump tracks, and obviously with pallets. They built these high ramps that you have to attack.
I think now, yeah, it's a big signature of this race. It's huge. Every year they make it bigger.
In the famous German town of Zittau, near the Czech and Polish borders, thousands of athletes race to the Hochwald Tower each year. And in the Czech Republic, in a quiet, undeveloped expanse of countryside, there's a charming Xterra venue, one that's steeped in history. In the Bohemian forest, in the southwestern part of the country, sits Praha-Ica. This Renaissance-era town was the site of the 2019 Xterra European Championship, 15 years after the Czechs hosted the first ever continental championship there.
Czech Republic was the place where it all started for Xterra in Europe, and the local community and the team of Piluček family is doing an amazing job in this race.
Race director Michal Piluček, who was born in the region, grew up playing ice hockey, but was introduced to Xterra by his father, Michal Sr., who placed 18th at the World Championships in Maui in 1999, and then brought the sport to the Czech Republic, organizing the first ever Xterra European Championship in 2004.
I was 15 years old, but I remember the huge after party with fireworks, rock bands, and this is what really influenced me for my approach to organizing, because I think Xterra shouldn't be only a race, it should be a big festival. I really enjoy when after the race athletes came to the party and know more about each other, and this is what Xterra is all about.
Ready to get into the swing of things? This is Sportomology, and today's word is birdie. The term was first used in 1903 at the Atlantic City Country Club, USA. Golfer Abner Smith hit an approach which landed inches away from the hole and proclaimed it as a bird of a shot. Smith and his golfing partners agreed that scoring one under par would forever be known as a birdie. That's a fair way to describe the score. This is Sportomology. Until next time,
1, 2, 3, 4, let's go!
After a thrilling race weekend, switch gears with me and my crew to recap all the pivotal moments and talking points from the chaotic world of motorcycle racing.
You have never seen anything like it in your life. It's showtime!
2 Wheels on Fox Sports.